Hi Flourish fam, it is Kim here coming in for another pick a pile reading. So we have our 4 piles here, and this one is based on what your spiritual pick crew would like for you to know and be aware of right now. So you might have asked them for a bit of a hand or a bit of a nudge, and they're going, yep, we're going to bring you in some messages and we'll get you onto Kim's reading so that you can watch it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can choose one of them. If you're drawn to a couple of them, that's okay as well. I'm going to pop some crystals on top in a moment so that you can choose from there, remembering that if anything doesn't feel right as you listen to the reading or the pile that you've picked, it's okay, keep watching, because it doesn't mean the entire reading is for you, but it might be one word or one sentence that has you going, oh, that's what I needed to hear. So we're going to put this gorgeous Amethyst stone on pile 1. We're going to put this gorgeous piece of Labradorite on pile 2. We are going to put this sweet little piece of clear quartz in a moon shape on pile 3. And then we're going to go ahead and put this gorgeous piece of black obsidian in the shape of a witch's hat on pile 4. All right, so if you need to pause the video to choose which one you're after, please do. Otherwise, we are going to go on and do our reading for pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1, this is your reading. This is what your spiritual pit crew would like you to know right now. This gorgeous piece of Amethyst seer stone. Okay, so Amethyst is all about third eye chakra energy. You might be expanding your ability to be able to see and visualize, so your third eye might be opening even further. So that's a really sweet crystal to have been given the nudge towards. So let's check your oracle cards first. Your first one is Truth Be Told. You're being called out here, sweetheart. Okay, it's time to go inwards and be really honest with yourself on what you want, and it's taking the mask off. Okay, taking the mask off, uncaging. This owl, the owls are always about wisdom and inner wisdom. Okay, so it's time to be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, you can't be honest with others, right? So your goddess power card is Artemis. Okay, she is goddess of the hunt. She is goddess of focused intention. So to get the truth be told in Artemis, okay, once you get really honest with yourself and what you want and how you want it to be, then you can get moving, sweetheart, okay? Then you can focus your intention even more to be able to create the life and connection that you really want with others. So your 2 self-care cards, your first one is chanting. So chanting you can do on a yoga mat or in a yoga session. It may also be about singing, okay? So you may have a favorite song that you're drawn to at the moment. I remember there was one years ago when we were moving, and I just Hold On We're Going Home by Drake, and that would come on the radio, or I'd just be singing it in my head, knowing that I was going to be moving back to my family, you know, city, town. And it all happened within a few months, so it was really good. So chanting is really good. It's also a great way to clear the throat chakra. Okay, so chanting, that's going to help you really clear up whatever's stuck in your throat, so that when you're being honest with yourself, the next level is being honest with other people. So your next card, drink tea. So if you're not a tea person, don't stress. I'm not asking you, or they're not asking you to drink green tea or anything like that, but it's just about taking those mindful moments, okay? Tea is really soothing for the soul. You might want to try a lemon tea. You might want to try something, you know, a little bit of peppermint tea, but it's just about taking those moments to take that deep breath in and go, yes, yes, okay? So they're your oracle cards. Let's have a look at what the tarot cards have got for you, okay? And then we'll grab a clarifying. Okay, Hanged Man, which is suspense and waiting. So you might feel like you're waiting on an answer at the moment. Don't be too pushy and too demanding, because usually when this hangman comes in, it's because you've got to come at the situation differently or view it from a different perspective. So just take a minute and recognize the chess pieces are falling into place for you, but you may need to come at it differently to get things moving. Okay, so your next tarot card is steady process. Okay, so 4 of coins, one step after the next. Okay, right now it's not about big ass leaps, it's about little bit by little bit, things will add up, which will feel like a lot within 6 months time of the changes that you're wanting to make. Okay, so steady process, little bit by little bit, sweetheart. Your 4th one, cautious progress. So that's the same as steady process, cautious progress. Okay, so 6 of Swords is you're still in healing mode. 6 of Swords is you're still in coming through whatever bullshit has happened, and now I'm having to recalibrate myself. Hence the drinking tea and the chanting and the truth be told. All right. Again, there's no need to rush. Come at it differently this time around, and things will be different. So your final tarot card from this deck is Dreams of Change. Okay, so Dreams of Change is about allowing yourself to visualize something new, something amazing, something exciting, because that's what's in your future. Okay, you really do have that opportunity right now to start something new, but you have to be honest with yourself on what you want. So we're going to draw a couple more tarot cards just to finish off. Okay, whoa. This is from the Acurate AF tarot deck. Queen of Wands, generosity and tenacity. Where can you be generous with your energy, which will help others in kind be generous with theirs? So this is just that, you know what, you've been through enough. If anything, you can actually teach and lead by example, because what you've come through can show others that they can come through it as well. So Queen of Wands is real creativity energy. It's that you know that you can do the things and move forward and really light the way for others. All right. And 9 of Wands, test of strength and perseverance. Yep. That's what this next, like, you're literally coming through that, the test of strength and having to persevere. Everything's going to be okay. All right. You are literally on that last end of a chapter. It's time to farewell it and let it go, sweetheart. You don't want that anymore. All right. So pile number 1, that is your reading. I hope it has been helpful with regards to messages from your spiritual pit crew. And I will get in and do group number 2. Thank you. So group number 2, this is your reading with regards to the nudges that your spiritual pit crew would like you to know right now. And this is actually being recorded at a time in which Mercury's in retrograde, Jupiter's in retrograde. We've just had the big ass full moon lunar eclipse thing. So this is a really good one to be able to know what's coming through the other side, or what you need to focus on coming through the other side. Okay, so you've chosen Labradorite. Look at that flash and that beauty. Okay, we're going to pop her here. We're going to see what your oracle cards are first. Time for a nap. Yep, this is it. This is literally time for you to rest, honey. Time for you to take a real time out. All right, you've been pushing things, trying to get them going. They're really encouraging you to take a step back. So the next card is Mary with miracles. Okay, now I can see it. So time from a nap and Mary with miracles coming in. This is the Goddess Power card for you. Remembering, if you are controlling, or if you are directing, or if you are narrating things too much, the miracles find it really hard to come in. So your spiritual pit crew are quite literally asking you to take a step back, take a nap, let us play, let us have some fun on your behalf, let us get to work. All right. So your self-care cards, pleasure. So this can be about sex. Can be about orgasms are pleasurable. This can be about making sure you're partaking in activities that make you happy and just feel good. Okay, and it doesn't even have to be about sex. It can just be about connecting with your body and connecting with who you are. Because when was the last time you actually looked at yourself in the mirror and went, I love every single facet. I love every part of me, all the wobbly bits, all the little, tiger stripes, all of the bits and pieces, they make up me. Okay. So if you are seeking pleasure, that deeper connection, pleasure is a great way to start. And your second one, health checkup. Okay, so this is a really good one, and a reminder that go and have a chat to your doctor, get your pap smears done, your booby checks done, whatever else needs to happen. This is that nudge to go and get the things happening so that you can keep on top of your own, not just physical health, but mental health as well. Okay, because that's your responsibility as much as it is anyone else's. So your tarot cards, okay, celebration and bounty, beautiful. So 3 of Cups is about celebrating. You're going to have some really good news come through very soon. Things are going to be amazing. It's time to dance with your girlfriends. Get your heels on, get your hair done, let's go. The second one is swift decisions. 8 of Wands. Things are going to move really quickly. Like you are going to need to maybe hold off on wearing the heels and put your running shoes on, okay? Because things are going to gain traction very quickly. And your third one is unexpected help. All right, so resources are going to come your way, offers of assistance are going to come your way, and you're going to be able to absolutely turn around and go, that's what I needed to get the things going. Let's do this. Okay. So we are going to draw a couple from the Accurate as Fuck Tarot to be able to wrap up Pile 2's reading. And remembering these are little nuggets of gold, something for you to take from your spiritual pit crew with regards to coming through this current energy or whenever you've come across this reading. Okay, so let's see a couple of extra clarifying cards. 5 of Rings, insecurity and recovery. Okay, so you're recovering from something, sweetheart. You're recovering from potentially some financial things that haven't worked out the way you'd wanted them to, but you know what, this here is showing you that as long as you ask and are open to creative solutions, say the words, I'm open to creative solutions, you may actually get some assistance to get you moving, okay? But don't be insecure with your finances. Do it like they're asking you to do a good solid check on your bank accounts and bank statements, and you know, get rid of any subscriptions you know you're longer using, and you know, if you've lent money to someone, ask them for it back into your account. There's no need for you to be insecure about money, honey. If you really had a good look over all of the things you've ever experienced, the money's always been there to do the things you wanted. It's just the pishy vibe that you've held on to until it rocked up. So clear the vibe. Oh, we've got a couple. Okay. King of Cups, which is integrity and stability. Okay, so King of Cups holds his emotions and knows how to utilize them for the best of all involved. King of Cups is very clear on what he wants, but also very caring and very nurturing. Okay, 1, 2, and you've also received the Ace of Wands, ambition and willpower. Okay, so by taking that step back and having a good look, take a nap, allow the miracles to come on in and occur on your behalf, allowing things to shift, your job is to literally, this top line here is to take a step back, okay? Take a step back, get your health checkup. What's going to make you happy? What's going to bring you pleasure? What's going to have you feeling deeply connected, okay? Because that's what's going to help bring these miracles in, okay? So pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope it has been helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next reading. Okay, so pile number 3, this is your reading. Okay, so we have this gorgeous little moon crescent here in clear quartz, which is an amplifying crystal. So whatever is in here, the message is amplified by that crystal. Okay, so let's go your oracle cards first. Orphaned. Right now you might be feeling as if you're alone. You really have been left out, like the old, you know, relationships are being cleared out, old friendships are leaving, colleagues are gone, all of the things. But I want you to think first that this is that space in between where when the clearing has happened or started and you're like, fuck, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to focus on next. And that's very normal, sweetheart. You are never alone. Your spiritual pit crew are always with you. Lean into them. And the number 5, which is this card here, is a turning point number, okay? So number 5 is always about life changes. So that one. The next one is from the goddess Power, which is truth, okay, Mart. And this is, you've had to deal with some big ass truths, and you've had to deal with some people maybe not being as classy as you'd hoped them or that you'd supported them on being, and they've really shown their true colors. And now you feel as if you're left out in the cold just a little bit, because you're like, wow, now I can see their truth. And it's not fitting with who you want to be. So your self-care oracles, make an altar. Altars are amazing. They can be as simple as a little crystal with a candle. It could just be a bunch of flowers, okay, in your dining area. It could be a new plant. The altars can be as big or as small as you want them to be, okay. Your next one is spend some time with friends. So this is about getting in touch with your girlfriends, getting the card decks out, having some fun, having a couple of drinks if that's what you want, or tea if you're more of a tea drinker, which is okay. And really spending time with them and having fun, all right? So your tarot cards, strength, courage and open heart. So I really want to remind you with this orphaned card at the top here, again, you might feel as if, oh my God, I'm on my own. I've been left on my own. I don't know. And we've all been at that point at times, you know, even if we put a bit of a facade on, but your spiritual pit crew are letting you know that you have this beautiful, great big red heart. Don't close that off, okay? Don't close your gorgeous heart off just because you've learned the truth of someone or a situation that no longer reflects who you are or where you want to be. You have the strength to move on, sweetheart. And here she comes, the Magician. Okay, this is a reminder that it's time for taking chances and trusting you. This is trusting your intuition, trusting where you need to move to next. Okay, the Magician shows up when she's like, honey, you get to choose where you want to be and what you want to do. Stop trying to delegate it off to others. We can't do it on your behalf, but we can co-create and work with you. So what do you want to do? So once this shit's hit the fan and the truth has come out, spend time with your friends and make sure your home or your house or your space is reflecting where you want to go and what you want to do. You have the strength to move forward, honey. You really do. So let's have a look at your third tarot card, caring for yourself. It's time for looking after you. Where have you not nurtured yourself? Because this Eight of Swords is usually about throat chakra stuff, where you haven't spoken your truth and now you're going to have to, okay? Now you're going to have to be really clear and honest with yourself moving forward. So let's grab a couple more tarot cards to finish this reading off for group number 3. I love all of that. Please, if you feel on your own, if you feel alone, you are not, okay? You have this legion of ancestors behind you who are cheering you on, saying that you are the person they've been waiting on to make the changes within the family lineage. Oof, that's a big one. All right, card 1. Two of Rings, fluctuation and adaptability. Honey, it's time to get flexible. Things are going to move and it's not going to be the same as it used to be before. So you are going to have to be ready for adapting to something new, okay? Again, if you want to be that change, if you want to experience that change in your life, you have to come at it differently. That's your job. But your spiritual pit crew, your guides, your angels, the divine, the Magician, who is you, bring her forward, create that new life, okay? And the Nine of Swords, conflict and anguish, okay? So that's got more to do with this orphan thing. It's been a bit of a blow up for you. There's been some big anger, big dick energy, and it's now time to introvert and look after you and yours, okay? That's what this is here. So now it's like she's going inwards to look after her own energy and see what she wants to do and where she wants to go, but she's spending time with friends who are really good for her soul and really good for where she wants to go. Care for yourself. What do you need? Mother yourself, you know, nurture yourself as you would your own child, or you would your own friend who may be feeling a bit rough around the edges, okay? So pile number 3, that is your reading, your nudges from your spiritual pit crew. I hope that this has helped you, and I'm about to move on to pile number 4. Okay, pile number 4, so you chose via crystal. If you chose via crystal, you've got the Black Obsidian Witch's Hat. Black Obsidian is amazing for grounding and protection. So let's get on to your reading. This is your first oracle card, which is a leg up. Okay, so your spiritual pit crew are trying to give you a hand to get up and get moving. And you may also find that they bring people into your life to give you that hand up. Okay, it's not a hand out, it's a hand up, sweetheart, and you can accept assistance from others. So your Goddess Power card is Flow, Rhea. Try not to control too much right now. Try not to control all of the things. When you are controlling, and it's literally like choker holding, you know, the unicorn, she can't breathe and magic can't flow. Magic needs to flow, energy needs to flow. And this is what this reminder is, okay? Allow the energy to flow through you and around you and really support you in where you're going next. So your self-care cards, hydrate. Drink more water, sweetheart. Coffees are great, cups of tea are great, but water is needed for the system. Okay, so this is about drinking more water, but also making sure that you spend that extra couple of minutes in the shower in the morning to be able to help ground your energy and rinse off, you know, any emotions left from the day before. Or if you have a shower or a bath at night, that's a really good reminder to spend that extra minute just taking that great big deep breath. Okay, your second card is meditation. Okay, now however you choose to meditate is completely up to you. If you are someone who likes to sit out in nature and chill and breathe, or float on a paddleboard and enjoy the water, completely go for it. If you are someone who loves to, you know, do moving meditations, which is your workouts, which is you're enjoying a walk, like I walk at dawn and I love it. I wouldn't change it. I love it as the sun's coming up. That's my meditation, because I'm allowing myself to witness the thoughts that are coming through. I'm witnessing them and then letting them go. Okay, so your tarot cards, good fortune, beautiful. You've got your six of Pentacles, 6 of coins. You're going to get yourself a sassy new dress. Things are going to be good. Okay, good energy. It's coming in. Okay, but you need to stop restricting the flow of energy. Your second tarot, Wheel of Fortune, change and action. So the second that you can step back and stop controlling, new things can come in support of where you want to go and what you want to do. Okay, it's that simple. Step back, get your water in, get your like meditation happening, really rest. The resources are coming, honey. And your third one is balance, temperance. Okay, it's going to be about finding that balance, and this is really that card. So you've got action and change here. You've got flow here. Stop. It's almost like they're saying you're stopping the flow. Okay, you're stopping the flow of energy. You're stopping the flow of water in the dam. So it's time to get the water, time to get the energy flowing again. Meditate, however you need to do it, even if it's just, I know I've done this before myself. Get in your car, go for a drive somewhere, nice and quiet, take a nice big deep breath and scream. Like it's not just about clearing the chakra, it's about clearing the energy, it's about letting the shit go, okay? So let's draw a couple of extra tarot cards from the Accurate as Fuck tarot deck as we wrap up pile number 4's reading. Number 1, resentment and competition. Okay, that might be why you're trying to control things too much. There's a bit of competition with someone else who does something similar. Honey, there's enough for all of us in this world doing whatever work we're here to do. The other part of it is you might be looking at, I'm getting the nudge here, clean up your social media, whatever accounts you're watching, because you're watching all of these amazing people, but it's actually triggering that little bit of you, that high school bitch, which is, well, they've got it and I don't have it. Clear out your social media, wish those people the best of luck, knowing that you will have that too. You've got that good fortune, it's coming in. But if you're resentful of other people having the things that you want to have, you're blocking the flow. There it is. And your second one, 9 of Wands, test of strength and perseverance. Okay, so you almost feel at the moment like you've been pushing, controlling. If you actually had a really good look at it, you'd recognize it being trying to dictate too much, and that's not how this works. You cannot dictate how this works. You need to play your part, yes. You need to take the nudges as given to you by the divine, yes, but you cannot dictate the outcome, because if you do that, you're going to be sorely mistaken with regards to the results that come in, because you have restricted how the universe, that vibe can come in and co-create with you. Okay, so pile number 4, that is your nudges from your spiritual pit crew reading. I hope that this has helped. Don't forget to subscribe below and forward this on to a girlfriend who might need some help. Thanks.